I hope everyone has enjoyed your Monday. We are in 2026 and we're kicking things off on a warmer note, but not necessarily a wetter note, at least not yet. Here's a check of the latest drought monitor, and you see all of our Mississippi counties in our viewing area are under this yellow, which indicates abnormally dry conditions. That is not a drought, but it could get there if we don't get much needed rain sooner versus later. And you see still our West Alabama counties are suffering from a drought, even an extreme drought throughout portions of Sumter, southeastern portions, and portions of Choctaw County. So again, we need rain. We do have some rain returning to the area, but we only have spotty showers that are possible, so very slim shots at it over the next few days. It may go up a little bit on Thursday, but then Friday bumped it up to about an 80% probability for some showers and even thunderstorms. And sadly, we also have a low-end threat for severe weather. So here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center's area of possible severe weather. You see a portion of our viewing area sits within that. The yellow represents about a 15% probability to experience severe storms within 25 miles of a point. And you see that this extends up throughout portions of the Mississippi Valley up towards places like the Ohio River Valley around parts of Kentucky. And that equates to about a slight risk, level 2 out of 5 threat. Main threat looks to be damaging wind, but we have a lot to just evaluate as we go through time. There will be an area of low pressure developing and swinging a cold front our way. That's the big picture. Again, this is going to take place Friday into Saturday. There could be a burst of energy in the upper levels, or we could have to deal with wind shear that may increase a bit. So again, damaging wind is going to be something that we'll have to watch, but it's a little too early to say specifically what our threats could be specifically. But again, nonetheless, it looks like wind more than likely will be our main threat. So we'll watch this and we'll continue to keep you posted, but expect rain as we wrap up the work week and head into the weekend. And once we get behind this cold front, the winds will shift from the south and become more northerly, and that's going to usher in some cooler air. But as we look at our first alert radar, all quiet. We do have some clouds passing by, but those are non-rain producers. But the south wind is dominating, and with the south wind, it's going to stick around for the bulk of the week. So that's going to help in keeping our temperatures well above the average for this time of year. So for tomorrow, we're expecting to start the day with more so 50s. Highs will reach the mid 70s. We're going to have similar weather for our Wednesday and our Thursday, and even heading towards Friday's rain event. Keep in mind, our average lows should be in the upper 30s this time of year, and our average highs should be in the upper 50s this time of year. We're expecting to start our days with 50s this week, letting you know it's going to be on the warmer side of things. But once we get behind that cold front that crosses early Saturday morning, this is just an estimate of where our temperatures could be by Sunday morning, starting out with 30s. So we're going to have to deal with those cold mornings again as we jump into next week. But for this week, warmer weather will dominate. Right now it's 56 degrees in the metro. We have a calm wind for now. Dew points are also trying to creep up a little bit. Compared to this same time yesterday, it's warmer in most spots by about 2 to 3 degrees. Not too much different, but it's going to be a mild night. We'll keep it in the 50s, again, well above the average. There could be some of that dense patchy fog, though. So if you have an early kickoff tomorrow, be mindful that you could deal with some low visibilities. Here's an overall view of your 7-day. Again, first alert, we're going to be watching our Friday, but aside from that, the change comes Sunday. We're going to have the 50s returning for highs, and we'll start with those cold mornings again.